I'm just wondering, what's your thoughts on the bombing of Syria?
I don't agree.
Don't agree, yeah?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. With all this austerity that they're finding all this money to go and bomb Syria. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, no worries, man.
Don't really know that much about it, but don't agree.
Okay, good man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye now. Bombing Syria, what's your thoughts on it?
It's horrible.
It's horrible, yeah? Totally disagree with it
Yeah,
then?
definitely. It's horrible.
Okay, good man.
I'm sorry, it's really
No worries, thank you.
What was that for? What's it going to be like?
IndependenceLive.net, we're live streaming.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay?
That's horrible.
Good man. Few words. I'm doing a live stream. It's just about Syria. What your thoughts are on the bombing of Syria?
I think it's silly. I don't think we should be bombing Syria at all. I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
It's crazy. We've got all this austerity, but they're finding the money to bomb Syria.
I think it's absolutely stupid because they could be doing things in the United Kingdom instead of doing things in Syria where we don't need to be bombing anybody because there's no need. It just creates more racism and things like that. There's no point in it.
I'm just wondering what your thoughts are on Syria, the bombing of Syria.
Well, I don't think bombing any place is a good idea, to be honest with you. I would rather hope that there was other ways we could bring about a solution to the whole problem. It seems totally mad, this day and age, of our civility and how far we've come, that we're still in the dark ages in relation to.
Do you think that maybe if the Middle East didn't have so much oil, the West wouldn't be really interfering so much?
Well, that's a whole different question in relation to the money. You know, the bottom line's always the money.
It is, isn't it?
It is. The bottom line's always the money, and they can justify that so much.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think bombing's the answer.
Okay, thank you.
But on the other hand, you know, you've got this. You've got this gut reaction that, you know, if you've seen a child getting battered in the street, you're going to go and apprehend the guy or the woman that's doing it.
I wonder, like, there's all this radicalisation going on, but, you know, if you're a young person or whatever, and you're watching your family being bombed and you don't know why, and
absolutely,
it's going to radicalise you, I would imagine.
Well,
make you angry.
Well, it's going to do something to you, you know, and it's nothing new.
No, it's
you
not,
know,
is it?
all these things. I mean, all these things you get sailed.
Excuse me, Paul, could I have a quick word with you?
Yeah, sure.
It's about the bombing of Syria. I'm just wondering what your thoughts are on it.
Nah, shouldn't bomb Syria, to be honest. It's a bit extreme, to be honest. But if it's like controlled bombing, there's actually like sites that's been like interrogated, like you've seen like the sites and that stuff. That sounds more peaceful.
Precision bombing?
Yeah, precision bombing. It's like if it's actually like you've got the surveillance sort of stuff to say that is an actual like location and stuff. I think that's. If there's no like bystanders like women and children, then it's okay. But you can't bomb a full place. Like no carpet bombing.
Precision bombing.
Precision
really,
bombing.
Really, does it really exist? Precision bombing.
It does. Yes, there's actual proof. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm pretty sure it is.
But why do you think this is? Why all these people? Why do you think they've been radicalised?
Radicalised.
If that's the right word.
What do you mean by that one, sir?
Well, you know, I mean, what makes someone, you know, you call them terrorists? You know, why are they there? What's your thoughts on that?
Terrorists. It's if you invade a country and they're not happy about you invading the country, you've got a right to fight back. To be honest, but if it's a fine line between rebellion and terrorism.
What do you think the West are doing there anyway? What's the whole basis, in fact, the Middle East, never mind Syria?
I really hope it's for good. It's not for their own selfish gain. I really hope it's that, but I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I'm not over there myself, so I can't see it firsthand. What's actually happening?
Do you think if there was any oil in Syria, the West would be there?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
If there was oil in like North Korea, they would be there, to be honest.
Exactly.
But it's always a matter of opinion, really.
No, I think by and large the mood is against it.
I think
it has not changed. It's still strong. So we just need to build on that and make people think they can do something about it.
Well, everyone I've managed to interview have said that they're against bombing in Syria. I don't know, there's not many people who seem to be for it.
No, or they are hiding, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this
You
is
never
true.
know
Yeah.
that, but no, I mean, there was a poll, for example, just before the vote.
Yeah.
Labour member, 75% opposed the war. So, and I'm sure if there was something, as solid as a kind of poll around the country, I think that the same kind of figure would be certainly there. SNP is opposed and the membership is opposed to it.
Yeah.
So I don't see much ground for any kind of. I think it does not make us safer. It will not stop terrorism. It will not stop ISIS. So I think that kind of argument we've been through, and it's no brainer.
What's it all about? I mean, my thoughts are it's all really about oil at the end of the day. That everything, who controls the energy resources in the Middle East.
Yeah.
And Assad, was it Donald Rumsfeld, and talking about Saddam Hussein? He said he was a bastard, but he was our bastard.
Our bastard. And
Assad, maybe a bastard, but he's not our bastard.
And Gaddafi was the same before they decided to topple him or whatever. So as long as they serve their purpose, they will support, sell weapons to them, keep going on. But it is certainly for oil, there's no question about that. Yeah. But I think it's much more, it's what we describe, as typical imperialism. Yeah, and I think if you look at what's happening in the region, there's a rise of Iran as a key player in the region, thanks to the Iraq war, because it completely destabilized. And that makes Saudi Arabia completely upset because they don't want Iran to become a key ally.
And Iran supports Assad as well, doesn't it? And Russia,
because of that kind of because of regional, no power. I don't think I don't think Iran gives a damn about Assad as such. But he's an ally. Yes, it's their bastard as well. And so that's exactly the reason why Saudi Arabia is opposing Assad, because he's connected with Iran, and they want to stop that.
And we know what a democratic, forward-thinking country Saudi Arabia isn't.
And for example, nobody talks about Yemen.
Yeah.
So at the moment, Saudi Arabia is basically breaking the country, because there's been lack in many countries in the Middle East. Yeah. There was a bit of a revolution a couple of years ago, the Arab Spring. There was a bit of a crisis. Government almost collapsed, and Saudi Arabia said we can't let the revolutionaries and the opposition take control, because again they are very close to Iran. Yeah. And so it's a massive intervention, bombing all over the place. We're talking about 3,000 civilians killed over the last few weeks. And do we talk about that? Are we putting sanction on it? Are we threatening to bomb the country or bomb? No. Because Saudi Arabia is an ally. So we keep quiet and let the dirty job being done.
Yeah, I mean, the media in this country is really so poor, isn't it? We don't know anything. You don't show us anything. You don't tell us anything.
And that's why we need, networks like you. That's why social media have done a very good job in terms of that. And that's why alternative newspaper. Because we need to get that information. We need to get to get a thing, and that's everything that can be put through. Every alternative view, every source of discussion. That's how you change people.
Absolutely.
But that kind of things is also quite important.
Yeah.
So I'm quite glad that. Looks like a quite good turnout.
It does, doesn't it? It looks really good.
So it would be worth checking what how the discussion will be tonight and later on, because
we'll be live streaming it from inside.